Planning motherhood. What just happened?
Oh man. So Brielle, who's our 3-year-old daughter, just all of a sudden today had a fever that developed. And usually when she has fever, sometimes she has issues with oxygen and then she starts throwing up. So she's on the way to the hospital. Melody, the 1-year-old, was crying because she's still recovering from her surgery. So Kevin, praise the Lord for Kevin, who is the hospital dweller and will be taking the next child to the hospital. Stay tuned. Breezy, and that's her throw up towel cover because every time she gets in the car, when we have to go to the hospital and she's throwing up, she throws up when she gets in the car, then we have to take her in and clean her up. That happened today, so we're covering her up for preventive measures. Hopefully she doesn't throw up again, right, Breezy Butt? Love you.
All right, cool.
I look up, I see you all around me.
Around me. I look up, I see you all around me. I look up, I see you all around me. I look up, I see you all around me. Around me, around me.
So Brielle is on her, what's this called again? CPT vest. Yes. She's on a CPT vest. She thinks she likes it. She feels like it's a massage. Do you like it? Get that camera in my face. So it all started. Say no, I'm messing with y'all. So what had happened was, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. All I know is I got Brielle home. She had a great day from therapy. Doing really good too. She had 5 bites of chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy mashed up for her. She was doing really good. The day was great. Afternoon was great. Around the evening time, she started getting junky. Junky means a lot of mucus in her chest. Suctioned her out. All of a sudden, she threw up. Bang! And when she throws up, it's like a big ball of mucus first, then it's food. And then from there, I gave her another feeding after that. And then she was just like sleepy and like shaking, like just like chill. So I just really didn't think, I thought she had something, but I didn't think she had a fever or anything. So I gave her some Tylenol, put her to bed, boom, she was good. Next morning, nurse comes in. She said she had a fever the day she got there, and she has had a fever the whole day. I think she held it between 103. Sometimes she might have got 104, but yeah, she threw up multiple times, maybe like 4 to 5 times in that same day, and it was just like, I suggest you take her to ER. And of course, I just came from the hospital last week with Melody from her tonsil removal. I was like, nah, I'm not. Like, I was fighting it. Like, can we just watch her one more day? Like, and then me and the wife was going back and forth. Like, well, Kev, I'll do it if you can. And I'm just like, it's not that I don't want to do it. I just got back and I don't want to be in the hospital again. But I had to humble myself. I had to think and say, this is not for me. This is for Brielle, and she needs to get better. So, and my daughter had a recital that I want to go to. That's actually tonight, and I wanted to see her. So I was like, all right, well, if I go to the ER tonight, maybe they can check her out, and if it's nothing, we can come back and I'll be ready to go to the recital. But that wasn't the case. And just to let y'all know, like, there was so many plans for this weekend. This weekend looks like the busiest weekend. End of the week, So my daughter's recital was tonight. Me and my wife is gonna go out for brunch and do like a date day, which is like very far in between these days. Saturday, my son had flag football. My daughter had 2 volleyball games all on the same day. And then, of course, we have the 2 kids that come with us. And then Sunday was, Friday night. I skipped Friday, sorry. Friday was the brunch. And then Friday night, our church had a Good Friday service that Marissa was going to go to. Saturday was the games. Flag football, 2 volleyball games that Gia had. And then Sunday was Easter Sunday, and I served on a creative team doing some stuff for them. So it was going to be a very eventful weekend. Oh, and just to mention, Saturday, after my kids' games, I had plans to go with my homies to Topgolf and hang out. I don't do that either. It's been a minute for that too. So, and then Sunday was going to be, Easter, or Resurrection Sunday, and we was going to serve and go to church, and there was 2 services we're going to split up. So it was a full weekend planned, and then this happened. So it was a letdown for me. I'm like, bruh, like I didn't pay money in reservations to do stuff, and I can't even do what I want to do. It sucks. You know what I mean? However, when I actually calm down and settle down, obviously I know that taking care of my daughter is the number 1, number 2 priority. I guess the wife is first, right? Wife is first, right? Daughter's number 2. But my neck hurts. Hold on. The fact that there was plans, they have to change when you have kids that got medical challenges. So what happened, she got sick. So let me tell you the story real quick. We got here, wasn't in the ER too long, in the waiting room, but we got to a room in the ER. We got here around 8:00 p.m. She started to throw up different kinds of vomit, and she had a fever. We didn't get a room, like our own room, to go upstairs to the PICU until like 6 in the morning or something like that. And then we finally got the room, and then we ended up here.
And that's what I was gonna ask you next. How fast do you do it over?
I mean, at home when she's not sick, it's 450 mLs an hour.
Okay.
But I mean, I still am like nervous that to her to get her.
Since she threw up. Yeah.
Is it possible they could like inch it up? Like I don't know if
Yeah,
they like
I
start
can-
with start with maybe half of the feeding she typically gets. See how she does with that, and then kind of like go to the full.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Because I know she's like just very prone to
So you want to start? So you're saying like start with like instead of doing
the
the 240,
270,
do like 270, so 1,
whatever that
135.
is. Yeah. like start half and then just like see how she does with that, and then I guess go from there.
Okay.
'Cause I know when they suction her and she still kind of gags, like, and that's obviously that causes her to gag, and then if there's food in there, I know she probably could still throw up. So
okay.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Just
for sure.
saying
You can do
this.
whatever you want to do.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, we got to the room. It was like 6 something. They got her tucked in. I had to get myself situated. Went to sleep. Woke up in 2 hours. Woke up at 8. Eyes was red, crazy. Called some family, and then I had a Zoom call at 10, and I went for 2 hours, and then chilled with Breezy for a little bit. Got some work done. Ate some lunch, and we're here. So we might be here for a few days just to make sure her things go down. But the 2 things they came up with that they say she has is influenza, which is a common cold virus, and pneumonia in her stomach. So they're checking in on those two things to see what's going on. Vitamin water, sponsor me. One good thing from the day, my mom didn't know, my mother-in-law didn't know, but she called me and got encouraged. And, one thing I took from the conversation from my mother-in-law was that I was on the right path. Like the kids, my wife, she needs you in this space of helping out, and pretty much just saying a lot of dads won't do what I'm doing. You said a lot of dads they don't know how to get past their feelings and keep moving and keep going for the win to better, to have a better outcome for both you and your spouse. A lot of dads out there might say, you know what, I don't want to go and let the wife do all the work at the hospital and be home chilling, doing the not easier road, but maybe less work when it comes to just the hospital's, priorities and things you got to do here. So she encouraged me, yo, you're on the right path. You are the dad of the year. And, she said your kids are home. They're not crying. They know what's going on because you spend time with them and inform them. My wife is okay, and she's home taking care of the other little one and the other kids. And, it's just the balance of it all. But I appreciate that. That was good. That was a good encouragement to me to hear that, I could potentially win the Father of the Year award. That was nice to hear. And like I said, sometimes you're going to have to trade the good things for the greater things. That's all I could really think about. I might title with that, trading the good for the great. I had a lot of good things going on this week. A lot of good things. And, but Brielle is greater right now in the sense that this is the priority right now. Brielle's life is great, and seeing that through to make sure she's healed and healed and getting to her next level in her journey is more important at this moment. And I'm understanding that, and I'm embracing my role. And I believe God got some things in store for me. I believe that. Yeah, I know Myron Golden. Myron Golden said a tree can grow at two directions at one time. You're like, what do you mean? Well, the tree grows down in his root system to get deep roots, and the tree grows up, try to touch the sky. And the tree has to grow down. It's important. But it's not as easy as growing up. When the tree grows down, it has to fight through dirt, rocks, soil, bugs, whatever down there. It has to fight through all that tension to get to where it needs to be. And as that grows, everything else up from the ground up is simple. Your life is going to sprout and go fast. But you gotta get through that dirt first. You gotta change your perspective on what great looks like. Choo. Change your perspective to what great looks like. That's a word for somebody. All right, I'll catch y'all later on Dad Journals. Thanks for rocking with me. See you next Saturday. Peace.
this is the life that we live, where these kids end up in the hospital and the parents have to work it out. And I know he don't feel like going, which who does at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night after a long day? But this is what it requires. And I'll be home with the other 3 kids, taking care of their stuff, trying to close out my work week, do kid activities in the evenings. So we're a partnership, dividing and conquering. But we look pretty beat down today, I think. This is not camera ready. Maybe it is, I don't know. But anyway, stay tuned. Okay.
Stay tuned.